Matthew and Ashley stand a few feet away from each other. They're so grateful that each of you could be here today. So as we celebrate this wedding day, let's take the time to be present and make sure we give them all the love and support needed in this next chapter in their lives. Now, Ashley, you've got to walk down this aisle side by side with your father, and he represents all the goodwill we had to give him this day. But as a father, you're here with your own love and your own support. You're about to give Ashley's hand to another man's hand for safekeeping. So I ask you, with great pleasure, who presents this bride to be married today?
My wife, Jeanette, and myself.
Would you like to give Ashley a kiss? Would you like to give Matthew a hug? Take Matthew's hand, Ashley's hand, place them together. Have a seat. All right, you ready? Let's do it. Matthew and Ashley, I just put your names together already. It's already meant to be.
It's Mathley.
This is the most important moment in your lives as a couple. All of your family get to be here and sharing this story together, but you also get to reaffirm the love and friendship you all have in your own lives. It's no accident that each of us are here today because these mean so much to the individual or collective lives of Matthew and Ashley. Well, today represents not only the joining of these two wonderful humans, it's the joining of your families. Matthew and Ashley would like to take this moment to recognize their parents on this special occasion. So all those unconditional gifts of love and support that you've shown throughout the years have inspired them to be the people you see here today. So without you, this day is really not possible. On a day like today where there's so much excitement and emotion, I don't want the most important moments to be fleeting. So go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to take in a breath. I want you to go back to the first time you saw each other. Maybe the first time you held hands. Maybe that first kiss. Open your eyes. Matthew and Ashley, you found each other, and it was as easy as swiping right. You both found each other on an app, and you were immediately attracted to each other's profile. And sometimes you just have an attraction to someone. You can't explain why or where it's going to lead or what it's about. You just know you need them in your lives. So eventually, Matthew, you reached out to Ashley, you began to talk. The conversation felt so comfortable that within 1 hour, you were already establishing your first date. Now, on that first date, you met up at the Moxie Beer Garden for a few drinks. And this is where a little magic happens. As you get to see each other, there's an undeniable chemistry. And once this date began, it felt so easy and comfortable, you could just be yourselves. Now, we know that the conversations you had were fun. You talked about family and friends, your hopes and dreams. You accidentally held hands, and you managed to fit in a little flirting. It was a magical date, but the date was about to end, and Matthew was trying to figure out how to get that first kiss. Maybe he needed a little more courage, or maybe he just needed a plan. So he thought, hey, I'm going to have Ashley take me home. Matthew only lives a block away.
Oh. From the restaurant?
From the restaurant where they are. This is where the interesting part happens. So they're in the car, the moment's there, and they share their first kiss. Now, obviously a fantastic date. You already know that this person actually might be the one. So the two of you became inseparable. You became best friends. Eventually, Matthew, you just started calling Ashley your girlfriend. So 6 months have passed in your lives, and you got this great job opportunity. And then this duo needed to develop this long-distance relationship together. A lot of times this can be tough on a couple. But you two sat down, you had the talk. You found out that you confirmed that your values and goals are completely in sync, and that this connection was worth fostering. Through your mutual support, your understanding, your patience, the miles between you strengthened this relationship. Eventually, you got a job in Tampa, and you guys are back together. You know, from those first precious moments when you met online all the way up to today, you read each other's first thoughts when you wake up and last thoughts before you go to bed, which brings us to here now. So this marriage begins with the vows and promises you're about to speak. The marriage vows are one of a promise and fidelity and honesty. A few short words you're going to say to the world. This is my husband. This is my wife. So Matthew, take Ashley's left hand with both of your hands. I wouldn't have told anybody. You're going to look in her eyes. You're going to answer this question. Do you, Matthew, welcome Ashley as your wife, offering her your love and encouragement, your trust and respect as together you create your future? Okay. So Ashley, go ahead and take his left hand with both of your hands. We're going to switch up a little bit the angle. I'm going to ask you the same question. Do you, Ashley, welcome Matthew as your husband, offering him your love and encouragement, your trust and respect as together you create your future?
Wait, can we do mine again?
You'll have another one.
So now that your lives are combined together as one, I want you to continue this expression of love by sharing your own personal vows. Who would like to go first? I'll go first.
I, Matthew Ryan Carpenter, do hereby declare my unending love. I will worship you forever. I will devote my every waking moment to your happiness and love. Henceforth, I am your eternal and helpless slave.
I tried, Ashley. I tried. I like it.
I like it
love
too.
it.
That is the most original one I've seen. I'm going to use that. I'm going to tell some groups about it. If you want.
Yep. Matthew, you were everything I needed at the right time. You have helped me grow to who I am today, as you have helped me through some lows, but you have helped me achieve some of my highest highs. I promise to you to be your partner in crime through thick and thin. We have already overcome so much over these last 8 years, and I know things won't always be easy, as I promise to challenge you to see a different perspective on things throughout life in order for us to find our way together. You are my yin to my yang, and you are my strengths to my weaknesses. I promise to always support you in your dreams, as even though sometimes I might give you a hard time about it, I know you have the best interest, or our best interest, at heart. I love you forever. I went wrong. I'm sorry.
Now you can't really kiss, but if you want to give a high five to each other, you certainly can. Wow! Go ahead and hold hands again. But during this relationship, you took the time to learn how to make each other smile, what makes each other laugh, how to support each other when times were less simple. You're each other's rock, and you bring out the best in each other. The two of you as a couple even have a workout routine where you wake up early, go to the gym, and you prepare for all your marathons. The life was good for you two, and the next logical step was to become engaged. So you kind of put your plan to action as a team, and you decided, hey, we're going to pick out a ring together and combine it with a diamond from Matthew's mom's engagement ring. Now the plan at this point is we're going to have an open mic night. We're going to sing a song. You're going to propose. The day comes, and the weather's really bad. It gets canceled. So you can imagine a little bit of frustration, a little sadness, and you thought, we're going to make this happen. Go upstairs in your house, you get the ring, you come back, sit down, intimate, just the two of you in your home. You begin the proposal, and before you can get 2 words out, Ashley says yes. He goes back, tries to keep saying it, Ashley says yes. This happens several times, this back and forth, and eventually Matthew gets out, will you be my wife? Will you marry me? And it was the easiest 4 yeses you've had to say. Which brings us to this moment. Do one of you two have some rings for us?
Yes, she does.
You want to take it off, Matthew? And the ring's a symbol of unity in which your two lives are now joined in an unbroken circle that wherever you go, you will always find each other. I bless these rings with love, light, harmony, joy, and peace so that Matthew and Ashley can resonate these higher qualities in your daily lives. Matthew, go ahead and take this ring, place it with your ring finger. You're going to look in her eyes and repeat after me. On this day, I marry my best friend. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. I offer you my hand. As I join my life with yours. And that from this day forward, you are my wife. His hands open his eyes, repeat after me. On this day,
On this day,
I marry my best friend.
I marry my best friend.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I offer you my hand
As
as I join my life with yours.
I join my life with you.
And that from this day forward,
And that from this day forward,
you are my husband.
you're my husband.
Go ahead, hold hands regularly again. Now, Matthew and Ashley, this ceremony was not designed to create a marriage. It's a celebration, a chance for you to share your love in front of your family. Now, as this new chapter for you is unwritten, it's up for you to fill those pages with a lifetime of health and happiness, adventuring, and even starting a family. Now, Matthew and Ashley, you've probably kissed once before, right? Possibly 1,000 times. But we, as your friends and family that are sitting here right now, we get to see history, because this is the first time as husband and wife. Therefore, by the authority vested in me, I now declare you husband and wife. You may kiss.
Woo woo!